thanks, guys. These glasses you've been drinking out all night, these are yours to take home if you want. I don't want to take them home. And so I know you'll be glad to think of us every time you pour a beer. And again, thank you all for coming out. It's really a pleasure for Laura and I to have all of you out here tonight. And it means a lot to both of us. So thanks again for coming out. We're going to get cutting the cake here shortly. And before that, I guess I did want to say a few words. This is our engagement party, and so I did want to say a few things. I'm not real big on speeches, but I had to sort of think back on the 14 or 15 months or so that we've been dating and now engaged. And I think anyone who knows me, and even those who don't know me that well, know that my memory is, let's say, a bit fleeting, right? I have 3 sisters, and it's sort of a running joke in my family that without them I wouldn't have had a childhood, right? Because I don't have anybody to remind me of what my young years were like. And so, you think back, and of course you can think of all the big events in your life, things that you remember the most. The day you pass your driver's license exam and you get to take your parents' car out for the first time, tell your buddies. Legally, with them knowing, and with your permission, too. The day you anxiously sit down to take your SAT. It's that first day you hit a home run in Little League, or the day you finally pack up your pickup truck to drive out to college for the first time. And, these things stick in my mind, and I sort of have to ask myself, why do I remember those things and not remember other things? And, it's really because there's a heightened sense of awareness that's attached to these moments. It's sort of a certain emotional intensity that acts as the glue to imprint these memories into your brain. And it's what allows me to recall again and again these moments in my life. And so, thinking about that, how that applies to Lauren, I think, I can clearly, vividly remember the first time I met her. This was actually a number of years ago now. We met through a mutual friend, Wen Shi, and Caroline over there. It was when she was a former coworker of mine, and it was her birthday party. And I remember, I see, Lauren shows up late to the party, and I've never met her before.
Why did that surprise me?
I clearly remember her sauntering into this pool party, right? And I can remember the sequin shirt she was wearing and the jeans she had on. And she didn't actually, I don't know if she's even heard the story before, but part of that party was we had a game of Twister, right? And so I played Twister with Lauren for the first time without knowing this woman, and her parents are here tonight, so I don't too much detail, but I think it was really when they announced Right Hand Red. I got back in the crab walk stance, and she got into a downward dog arching over me. And I felt this really intense sense of attraction. This is amazing, right?
So you had to get married.
So, she didn't know it at the time. I tend to be kind of shy as it is, and so I don't think I even got a chance to talk to her much. And she's so busy with socially and everything. She had 4 other parties to go to that day. And so, of course, she was in and out at a moment's notice. And so I go to work the next day, and I talk to Wen Shi. I'm like, all right, Wen Shi, what's Lauren's story? She's like, well, she's dating a guy right now, but she dates lots of guys.
Hey, you knew that?
So she's like, but she's really into guys like you. So it was, there's a whole year gone by after that. And, I'd seen her every now and then at some parties, and we were, again, sort of just passing each other by, and she'd be like, hey, how's it going? I'd be like, hey, what's up? So it came up, December of 2011 when she and Carl had a Christmas party, a Secret Santa party. And I remember talking to my other friend and coworker Laura. We were in lab, and I said, hey, is Lauren going to be at that party? And,
oh, no,
she's like,
you knew she was going to be at that party.
I needed your validation. And so, you know, I said, all right, that's pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to this party. And so I sort of went there, partly with the intention of hoping to, you know, chat her up a bit and see, because I'd heard she was single. So I was ready to pursue that. So we go to this party, and you know, I remember chatting her up, and you know, Laura's there with me, and everything's going well. And by the end of the night, I'm talking to her, and you know, she's getting my phone number. She's talking about her meetup group that she runs. I've never heard of a meetup group before. Meetup people. Turns out it's a really cool thing, right? Together, you know, they all go out and do really cool and fun things. And so I'd asked her at the end of the night, and I said, so how about dinner sometime? And she sort of stopped in her tracks, and she said vehemently, like, dinner? You? And this, you know, I've told the story most of the time, so everybody knows it, but I remember that was the first of several rejections. And so then I said, you know, I wasn't set with that. I knew we had this amazing chemistry that she wasn't aware of.
Apparently.
And so I pursued, and eventually she succumbed. And you know, we started getting to chatting together. And so I think back about, you know, the things we did, and I can remember that first date we took. You know, my dog Jazz, who's since passed, and her dog Rusty, who I've since adopted as my own. And we went for a walk out behind the apartment, and I clearly remember the skinny jeans she had on was these like oversized New Balance sneakers. And so I kept thinking,
She has big feet.
I just kept
Who I have to blame?
I couldn't take my eyes off. I was like, God, those are like clown shoes.
She told me. I remember.
But you know, and it's just those little things like that. And she was wearing a little medallion. It's actually a coin that's made into a necklace. And I asked her, you know, what's the meaning of the coin? And she sort of told me this very moving story about this, who she calls the old folks, or her old people. And these old people were a
parents.
couple that. You know, this couple that she had a relationship with, and who had imparted a lot of meaning onto her life, right? So I got to see some insight into that, into her token of appreciation and remembrance of these people that mean something to her in her life. And so that was the sort of the first sense I'd gotten about who she was in terms of her character, and you know, and what that meant to me, and how that could you know, bring more goodness into my life. And so it's really easy for me to just recall these memories and recycle them in my mind and just replay them on loop. And I can just, so many things in detail from just 2012. I mean, it's just really hard to believe that it's only been just over a year or so. And I think, well, you know, all those big things are great, but what I really think about the most is the little things. It's what I like to think about is the everyday memories, right? And those everyday memories always encompass Lauren, right? They're always about what Lauren does and who she is, and what I can admire about her. It's, you know, the little crinkle in her brow that she gets when we're late for a meetup. And she's mad at me because I'm holding her up. And she said, we got to be there on time, you know, we got to get going. And I think, you know, I look at that and say, there's a new memory. It's not, you know, it's good and bad. You know, it's the moment I walk in the door when I've been gone for a few days, and I see her pop up out of the chair, and she's got this, you know, look of excitement on her face, and she just can't wait to see me. And I think, you know, wow, this is amazing. Like somebody's actually that excited. And I think there again, think it's that little tilt to the head that she gets when she's feeling genuinely moved or affectionate about something. And she's got this like little head cock, and I just think it's the cutest thing in the world. I see that in my mind, and I think, you know, a new memory. It's the moment she leaves in the morning, she exits out the door. You know, she always leaves for work before me, and she always steps out, and as that door shuts and she walks by, I catch eyesight with her, we lock in, a little smirk on her face, a little sparkle in her eye, you know, says, I love you, you have a good day, right, without saying anything at all. And I play that loop in my mind, and I think, new memory. And then once when all is said and done, the day is over, we're sitting down in bed, we go to sleep, she passes out. And I look at her face, facial expressions on her face, and it's just a look of calmness and serenity, and I think, you know what, that's a feeling of contentedness. It just washes all your anxieties away, and I think, new memory. So it's with these each and every day memories that I have the good fortune of reliving in my head over and over again. And it's a bountiful richness that Lauren has brought to my own life. And it's such a privilege for me to stand up here and remark on what a good person she is, and what strong character she has, and what value and loyalty and energy she will bring to our future memories, our everyday memories. So, with that, I'd like everybody to raise their glasses. Toast to Lauren. Toast to our everyday memories that we've made today. And I thank all of you for participating. Cheers.
Big double fun.
One, all these direct decorations, my idea. No, Lauren put in such an intense amount of effort to make this all happen tonight. I want you all to give her a round of applause. Finally, before we get over to this cake, I'd like to acknowledge our chef extraordinaire, Jill. Jill was nice enough to put this together for us. And, I told her I was going to do it myself, but...
Chad actually wanted his figure made too. I vetoed it. Sorry, guys.
Just imagine so this is pretty cool. We got lemon and raspberry at the bottom. We got chocolate in the middle, and we got a carrot cake for oddball with me. So let's love some cake. Let's eat some cake. Let's clear some tables out so we can get a dance party.